Back at the Waimak this morning. First time I've been out for a week. Come to a different stretch of the river, probably about another half a dozen k's up from where I was my last trip. Found a little bit of water. It's been a bit of a journey to get down to the riverbed. Probably driven a couple of k down the river. Anyway, I found the river, a braid anyway. And there's a nice piece up here, just on my bank. And there's a beautiful bit over there on the opposite side. I'm hoping that by putting on a bit of extra effort to get away from the access roads, I might be able to be fishing for fish that have seldom seen anglers. Not that it's a huge concern, but I'm just hoping to get a bit of peace and solitude. Lack of people is always good. So same as previous trip, I'm just gonna walk up the river, exploring all the likely looking bits and pieces. Okay, I think I found a fish line here on the edge of the river, so it must be a reasonable size if I can see it. Just cast my nymph up there. I'm sure I've seen a shadow there move around under the water. Maybe to perhaps have a look at my indicator. Could be my eyes playing tricks. It really looks like a fish. Really a stone. I thought twice that it's moved for. Maybe I'm fooled. It looks fishy to me though. It should have taken my fly, I would have thought. It's just a bit of quiet water on the edge of the main current here. That's definitely a fish swimming around in the current now. I'm pretty sure about that now. It must be a reasonable sized fish if I can see it in this water. I'll get a wee bit further up from my cast. Got him. There you go. That's good. Good start to the day. Standard Waimak rainbow by the looks of it. Get that line tight. Right on the reel. The only surprise is it took so long for the fish to take the fly the first time. Yeah, so it's just a wee bit of quiet edge water. It's where the water flattens out over some nice sized boulders that are covered in algae. So that suggests that this wee patch of river's been there for some time and stable. So this will be a reasonable amount of insect life under the boulders and whatnot. And that's what's ended up happening. He's not as big as what I thought when I seen him lying there. I thought the fact that I could see him in this water would suggest that he's a good one, but he's standard 1.5 pound sort of deal here. Oh, come on little fish. I don't want to take me 100 metres down the river, so I'm going to try and horse him here. And that's that. On the board of a 1.5 to 1 3/4 pound rainbow. And it's good. Come on. Come on. There we go. Hooks out. Oh, you beauty. Beautiful wee fish. About a 1.5 pound. Oh, gone. Well, it races out into the current. Awesome. We're on the board. Okay, so I've come off the main river here, well, a braid, about half the river down below me. It's just come into this quiet pool into a smaller side stream. And this is easily the best bit of water I've located in the half an hour I've been fishing today. But it's a fantastic bit of water. Full stop. I can tell it's got some big boulders in the bottom there. It's quiet, it's beautiful edge water on both sides, and I'd imagine there's going to be several fish in here. It just screams out trout, just screams out trout. So I'm just going to fish my way up, cross over at the head, and fish my way down the other side there. It's just far too good a bit of water not to have a fish. When I pulled out a rainbow out of that last little bit of water, you'd expect them to be quite a few in a bit of water like this. Okay. So I've sort of judged the distance, or the depth of the water, at about 1.5 to 2 feet, and I've set my nymph about that same distance from my indicator. I don't want my fly getting lost in amongst the boulders. I want it to be visible to the trout as it drifts down the pool, like a natural would. Just cast here and there, cover the flat bit of water on my edge. That the indicator goes down, that's going to be a trout. It really does scream out trout. I'd be disappointed if I don't pull one out of this bit. Big bit of natural wool. I just pulled off the fence on the way into the Waimak this morning. I'd used up all the stuff I'd found prior to this trip, so I found a sheep farm, and sure enough there's wool on the barbed wire fence, so decided to pocket that. It's easily the best indicator material I've had so far. Just its buoyancy is fantastic. Yep, we're in. Oh, that's a good fish. That's a big brown. Oh, tight line. Little wonder there's a fish of that size line in here. Easily the best bit of water I've seen today. Giving on this wee bit of water be nice. Strong. Load across here. What he's going to do, gets into that current. He's down on the other side there. It's somewhere 3 pound and above. Nice fish, brownie. It's nice having the sun on your back. I've got other ideas, this fish, and I've got a feeling I'm not going to get him back over again. If he gets tired, he'll just lie in the current, and just the weight of him is going to be too much for my size 16 hook. Let's take the plunge and cross over here. Better be safe than sorry. Ooh. Get down below him. You can't use the current to his advantage, but I can. Just try and beach. Excellent. Come here, clever. Yeah. Those wee hooks get in there sometimes. Yeah, 2 3/4 actually. He's nowhere near as good a fish I thought he was, but it's still a nice brown all the same. And I'm sure there's more in that bit of water. Some. Okay. Let's change to section of the river I was at the other day. Notice there's one rising in here to my right, very quietly. Could be a very small fish. I just spooked a big one down below me. It's crossing the river. One of those situations where you're looking at this thing thinking, nah, it's not a trout, even though it's lying where a trout would lie. Nah, it's not a trout. Walk right up to it. Last minute bolts. It's like bugger. Yep. And there's this fish in there. They naive enough to let themselves. Oh, there's a fish rise right there. That indicator's gonna go down. Got him. It just rose just as my cast was in mid-air. It landed about 2 feet in front of them. Get tight line up. I don't know if I recognise this fish. Rainbow about the 2 pound mark, I'd say. Come here, girl. Oh, maybe not quite there. Oh yeah. Really nice fish, around 2 pound. Over here. Not too rainbow. What you'd expect here. Might be the biggest fish in the world. But nor doesn't need to be, and that's just a mint little rainbow. Look at the colours on there. Meg, you can just stay here. You don't make things easy for escaping fish. Gone. Okay, now I think I've seen a neb up in here. I'm probably about 80% certain. A couple of times I've seen a neb up in here. Cast down, and I'm not even sure if I'm covering the right bit of water, because there it is again, a bit further upstream from that. It's hard to say if it's a current or it's actual a fish. Just before I change the drive, just noticed one rising in the side stream to my right here, just come up. There he goes again. Oh, it looks like a reasonable fish, and we'll plant a cast on him. Oh, no, not a good cast. Where'd that end up anyway? This looks like a good one. Just a wee bit of a wind now that's just pushing my cast back into my face. Oh, I got one there. Gosh, I went to cast again and there's a fish on. Oh, I just went to cast and what do you know? There's a reasonable one too. I think that's the one I tended to get. I'll hold him back here. Second bite up the cherry later on. Right. Just went to cast again and there's fish on. I didn't see the indicator deviate in any way, shape or form. Nice enough fish all the same. There, mate. Keep them close to me. Keep them close to me, I might have another crack here. Probably the best rainbow of the day so far, this one. Excuse me for not always watching what the fish is up to, but I've got a bad habit of looking for my next victim before I've landed the one I've got on the end of the line. See you, Meg. Stay here, Meg. Meg? Meg on the charge. Oh, okay, stop there, fish, stop there. Meg, come here, girl. Meg. It's beautiful flanks shining away in the sun. It's a nice fish, once again. Wet my hands, yeah, be over 2 pound this one. Mayflies are hatching and the trout are obliging. Get you unhooked as soon as possible, no farting around. Oh, yeah, 2 pound, we'll call him her 2 pound. Come here, girl. Awesome. Okay, back onto a Dad's favourite. I'll flick it in this bit of water. Can I see it though? Yeah, there it is. Is this fish still rising? There's quite a lot of questions. Oh, there we go. We're in. Come up nicely for that. Nice and quiet. Tight line. Get him on the tight line. He just rose up very gently. Tuck that puppy in. On the reel. Stay down deep is always a good sign. Oh yeah, nice shiny flanks down there. Another fish around that 1.5 to 2 pound mark. Size 14 Dad's favourite, but it's tied very sparse. Nice long hackle. Floats high in the water. Trout seem to go for it. Nice fish once again. If you want a trout for the table, these would be the sort of fish you'd want to take. Plenty of them. Young, shiny, fat. Sure they taste beautiful. Meg, stay here. Yeah. Carbon copy of the last two. I'll wet my hand. Been a real eye-opener, the Waimak fishing. I know they're not big fish, but I'm not a, like I've said before, I'm not a big fish. Look how clean that fish is though. It's just beautiful and clean. I'm not a big, I'm not a trophy hunter. I just enjoy coming out, so a 2 or 3 pound rainbow is plenty enough fun for me. So there's plenty of them in the Waimak to catch. Awesome.